November 2, 1957. Levelland, Texas. A flat stretch of highway west of town, just after 10 p.m. Pedro Saucedo is driving when something lights up the road ahead, a long, glowing object, maybe 200 feet across. His truck engine dies. His headlights go out. The object passes directly overhead, and then it's gone. Saucedo drove straight to Levelland and filed a report with the sheriff's office. Desk officer A.J. Fowler took the call and was skeptical. It was nearly 11 p.m. He logged it and moved on. Then, roughly an hour later, a second call came in. Different driver. Different road. Same description. Jim Wheeler was driving on Route 116 when a glowing egg-shaped object sat directly on the road ahead. His car stalled. His lights died. He watched it lift off and vanish. Within the next 2 hours, Fowler received 4 more calls. Jim Davis, Ronald Martin, Newell Wright, each one reporting the same craft, engine failure, the same dead lights. By midnight, Sheriff Weir Clem and a deputy were driving patrol routes themselves. Clem reported seeing a large, moving red oval of light cross the highway. Fire Marshal Ray Jones reported nearly the same thing on a separate road. These weren't civilians calling in from a distance, they were law enforcement, watching it directly. The calls kept coming. In total, at least 7 separate witnesses reported the object that night, most of them strangers to each other, spread across a 15-mile radius. Each report described the same shape. Each described engine failure and light loss during proximity. Each said their vehicle returned to normal once the object left. News broke nationally within days. The case landed in the middle of a tense moment. Sputnik had just been launched weeks earlier, and the country was watching the skies differently. The Air Force dispatched a single investigator from Project Blue Book, Sergeant Herbert Barth. He had 4 days on the ground. Barth interviewed only 3 of the 7 witnesses. His investigation lasted less than a day of actual fieldwork. The official Air Force conclusion: ball lightning and electrical storms. A Weather Bureau station recorded a thunderstorm in the area that evening, though witnesses consistently described clear skies directly overhead when the object appeared. The case drew scrutiny beyond Blue Book. Astronomer and UFO researcher J. Allen Hynek, then working as an Air Force consultant, later called the Levelland investigation inadequate. The multiple independent witnesses, the consistent physical effects on vehicles, and the short investigation window troubled him. He said the ball lightning explanation did not hold up under examination. Ball lightning is real, but it's typically small, short-lived, and doesn't move in a controlled path for miles. It doesn't stall engines across multiple vehicles on multiple roads over 2 hours. The electromagnetic interference pattern here was consistent and repeatable. No conventional meteorological phenomenon fully accounts for all 7 reports taken together. 7 independent witnesses. Consistent physical descriptions. Measurable electromagnetic effects on vehicles. A 4-day investigation that interviewed fewer than half of them. The Levelland case from November 1957 remains one of the most corroborated close encounter reports on record, and one of the least thoroughly examined. So what do you think? Is there a rational explanation, or is something else going on? Drop a comment below, and if you've had an encounter of your own, we want to hear about it. Subscribe to WT Historical for more documented cases from the edge of history.